Hello YouTube and welcome to the Lumineers Archive. Today we have two games for you showing off our first two decks for the channel, Stitch Rush and Smash and Fire. Now, in game 1, I will be controlling the Smash and Fire deck, and in game 2, I will be controlling the Stitch Rush deck. So, sit back and enjoy, and let's have a good gameplay video. So, this is our first game here. I am controlling Smash and Fire, and my friend is controlling Stitch Rush. So sit back and enjoy. As you can see, I'm getting rid of the Tinkerbell. It's not that helpful in the current hand since I've already got one. Now, I'm going to start out with putting the Goofy into ink. He's not very helpful in the hand right now. And I want to go ahead and use Simba. And I'm going to try to get myself something a little bit extra for the hand. So the Aladdin is going to be very helpful later. So Herc, I don't think is going to be as good, so I just went ahead and got rid of him. Now let's see what my buddy has for me. So he is playing my list for Stitch Rush to help me out here. Put Sebastian in, and he's going into Archimedes. So we get Mickey. Brave Little Tailor Mickey's not going to be good early on. We'll put him in there. We've got enough copies, and we're going to put Prince Eric and start setting up a defense. No real reason to go in. I don't want to lose Simba. I want to be able to react to what he's doing. So he puts another Sebastian in, and he plays Lilo. Oh, and Maleficent, so he's going hard for some early lore. Now, Smash, that's going to come in handy. Let's go ahead and yeah, we're gonna put the Pawn Go, I think, into our Inkwell here. Yep. And I want to try to psych him out to make him think I've got Big Tink in the hand. And really no point in questing. So he's going ahead and completely questing out. And he's putting Stitch and New Dog in, so he probably doesn't have a big Stitch in hand, and he's going to put the Draw Maleficent out there. So Sergeant Tibbs, not really helpful right now at all. So we're going to go ahead and put that in ink. And then let's go ahead and smash that Maleficent and just clear his board out. So we want to use Eric to take out the 2/2 because we want Tink to have as much health as possible left over in case we do get to a big Tink. But now we've got control of the board. He's got to come back from losing his old board. Yes, he is 1/4 of the way to victory, but he's playing from a down position at this point. So he plays Simba, but he doesn't use the bodyguard. He put a Mickey Mouse in, and he's setting up Magic Mirror. And we get our Maleficent, not very helpful right now, so we'll go and put that in ink. And we can go ahead and play Aladdin, take back one of that lore from him, and start pushing our own lore gain so that we can start making back up the difference. So his go, he's got 4 lore to my 3 lore. Let's see what he does. He's going to play Maleficent, draw a card. Okay, that's going to be helpful to him, try to keep his hand full. And what's he going to do? He's thinking hard here. Oh, he's going to put some damage on Tink. Okay. That does make things a little difficult for me. So now, if I get to the big Tink, she's not going to have much health left. Okay, so I got an extremely lucky draw there with Grab Your Sword. I can just go ahead and clear his whole board, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. huge play right there. And at this point, it's just time to go in, start taking the lead. So that's going to take us all the way up to 7. We have turned this game around. So now what's he going to do with his 4 ink? Does he put anything in? Okay, so he's going to play Mickey. So we got Maleficent. I don't really want to put in ink, but we are going to go ahead and Dragonfire so we can keep this commanding presence on the board. And with that, we're at 11 lore. We're getting there. Won't be long before we can take and win this game. So we got another Mickey. He's putting a brooms in. And he's going to go and play a magic broom with the reduced cost now. And he's putting Maleficent back into his deck. So Hook, not very helpful. With him having a board, I kind of want to get the draw. We get Goofy, so let's get rid of the Hook. So we can play Goofy. That'll more or less put this game in the bag for us. And we can just quest out and get ourselves in that nice commanding position. So he's got a good play with his magic brooms. Yeah, taking out Tank there. Really good play because he gets to put Broom immediately back into his hand. And then he's just going to go ahead and replay Broom. Don't blame him for that there. That was a good play. And he's putting Archimedes back in his deck. Not sure if that's what I would have chosen, but there's not really many good choices at this point. He's very far behind. And he's going for the card draw, so that's good. I think I would have done the card draw first before replaying the Broom, but that's just me. And let's see here. I think I would have went ahead and used Mickey to take out one of my guys. So I got Tink. I think I'm just going to play Tink, put that threat on the board so he has to worry about it. And just take the safe quest with Goofy. I think at this point it's just best to, I just passed turn. He has to have a answer to this, which I don't think there's really any answer he can have. So he's got the Maleficent. That's going to allow him to draw 1. But he can't really answer my board, so I'm just going to quest out for game on my turn. And yeah, he puts the new dog out. And yeah, I just go for game. So, Smash and Fire, taking game 1. We're going to switch decks and go on to game 2. So here we go, game 2. So Magic Mirror, not that helpful for me. Nor is Mickey at this point. But I kind of like the rest of the hand. And now I've got a very low cost hand. He's going first. He puts Brave Little Tailor and puts out a Captain Hook. Olaf, I don't really need the defensive power of that, so I think I'm going to go ahead and put Olaf into ink. And let's just go ahead and drop Archimedes. Just be safe here. That way, if he quests, I can just take him out and put 2 guys down next turn. So he goes for a Prince Eric. Mickey Mouse. We're going to get rid of Mickey. Now, with him getting Prince Eric, I can't really quest safely, so let's just set the board up. So, his go. He's putting Pongo in. And what's he got? He's got the tank. This is not looking good. So, at this point, I can't really play anything safely. So I'm going to put Sebastian in. Just go ahead and quest with Pascal and drop the Maleficent. Like, I'm kind of in a bad position here because if he's got big tank, I'm losing my board. Now, I probably should have went ahead and quested with the Maleficent since she's not safe either way. So that was a misplay in that regard. But it's not looking good for me at all. And he does have the tank. So it's not quite a blowout, but I'm in a horrible, horrible position. So, right now, singing Friends on the other side, I've got to get something. And those are not very helpful. I might as well quest because I'm going to lose him either way. Tank's just got that free damage right there. So I need to try to establish a board. And so let's go ahead and put Sebastian in ink. By going ahead and doing the bodyguard with Simba, that forces him to kind of take a less opportune trade. Like, it guarantees that I'm going to put some decent damage on tank, but he's going to put a hurt on my board. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and lose out on Hook. And then, yeah, just completely clear my board. Nothing really I can do to that. He's just got a tank, if he can drop it, is huge. And then he's putting a Pongo out there and putting a tank in. Really, best I can do is just play the Mickey, try to establish a board. Hope that I can threaten something good on my next turn. Pongo quest, smart move. Eric quest, that's good. Yeah, questing out. Oh, he's got the Dragonfire. Now that's, ooh. He's in a huge position. That would have been so good to follow up the Mickey play. Honestly, there's not a lot of good in my discard. I think just putting Mickey back, try to set up for later is probably my best bet. And right now, I just need to get some lore pushes out there because he's got a huge commanding presence. Let's see what he does. He's putting Aladdin in. What's he going for? Second big tank. Oh, now that's a blowout. Oh. Yeah, he may just have this game in the bag now. That's huge. Because he's putting another 5 lore. Oh, no, he's just doing the... He just went for the 4. Either way, I don't... Yeah, I've got to put some damage on that tank if I want to stand any chance of coming back here. But he's got such a commanding presence. Huge, huge advantage to him right now. Going in with Pongo, completely safe right here. Going in with the fresh tank. I don't blame him there. Let's see if I can get something good. Now, normally, I would say if you're going to quest with Yzma, quest with her first. But this is messed up. We can't control if stuff's going to the top or bottom for it. So that Pascal's going to the bottom no matter what I do. And then I might as well quest since I'm going to lose her anyways. Now, let's see what he does here. He does a fire the cannon, so he's just clearing my board out entirely. And he's going for the hook, getting the fire the cannons back. So, he's got that set up. Actually, looks like he may have game on board. Fire the cannons and Yzma, so yeah, he's just trying to control the board. But if I'm counting this out right, he's got game. 2, 4, 7, 6, 7. Yeah, he's got game. Quest for 2, quest for 2, quest for 2, and quest for 1. So that's it, Smash and Fire. So that was our matches, and as you saw, Smash and Fire took it both times. Control is going to be very good in this game if you can keep your opponent off resources. So, Stitch Rush tried to be very aggressive. It didn't quite work out, but that's going to be a deck to keep an eye out for. In future videos, we'll be bringing back both of these decks. Look forward to seeing these videos come out every week.